honourable members, and I want to thank you for the possibility to have this debate on migration management. Of course, I agree with you that we need to manage migration in an effective and holistic way. That is what this Commission has been doing during this mandate. And this is exactly what we agreed all together with the Pact on Migration and Asylum, which we are now focused to implement fully. And at the same time, we have taken a whole route of approach, responding to various operational needs with targeted support to Member States and by acting in close cooperation with key partner countries. And we started to see results. The Pact is our common response to better manage migration in an orderly and effective way. It will better secure our external borders, ensure fair and efficient procedures, protect those in need, and mean quicker returns for those who don't have the right to stay. When adopting the Pact, we gave ourselves 2 years to put in place the necessary new rules, procedures, and structures. We are now working closely with each Member State to identify needs and priorities for actions at national level. We know we must stay ambitious, including in our time frame. Moving swiftly on the implementation of the Pact could help Member States manage migration already better today. This is why the Commission is ready to accelerate the implementation of some elements of the Pact. In all cases, we will carefully maintain the important balance between solidarity and responsibility, as well as the internal and external dimensions of the Pact. The external dimension and the whole of the route approach will continue to be top priority. We will continue to develop deeper and more effective, comprehensive and strategic partnerships with countries of origin and transit. Comprehensive partnerships are working. On the central Mediterranean route, arrivals are down by 64%. On the Western Balkans routes, arrivals are down by 77%. These partnerships are covering mutually beneficial interests: macroeconomic stability, business environment, trade, investments, renewable energy, clean tech, digital connectivity. And in these partnerships, migration and security are embedded as a key component. We are working with our partners on operational support to counter migrant smuggling, border management to prevent irregular migration, as well as readmission. Reducing irregular migration should pave the way for more legal and safe pathways. Migrants are essential to our economies and societies. Let's not forget that most migrants are coming legally to the EU to work or to join their family. And Europe's population is shrinking, as we all very well know. 4 in 5 companies say it is difficult to find workers with the right skills, and 3/4 of SMEs say they face skills shortages for at least one job role. We need to attract talent to Europe, open legal and safe pathways, and integrate those coming in our society as part of us. Today, you put returns on the agenda. And I agree that the EU migration policy can only be sustainable and fair if those who do not have the right to stay in the EU are effectively returned. We have seen some progress. Effective returns increased by 18% in January to June of this year, compared to the first half of last year, with almost 59,000 effective returns. On the operational side, the high-level network for returns and the EU return coordinator are working to implement the return roadmap, taking targeted action to make returns more effective. For instance, supporting member states in the return of dangerous individuals, or using the return alerts from the Schengen information system. We see good practices across member states emerging. Some already implement elements of the Pact, such as a negative asylum decision being combined with an immediate return decision. Others look at incentives as part of return case management to encourage voluntary returns and to manage the risk of absconding. And Frontex is now covering almost 45% of all effective returns. Return specialists are part of the standing core. On the external side, the Article 25A of the visa code mechanism is a tool that has proven its effectiveness. Our efforts have yielded results. Yet, when we look at the overall numbers, with almost 500,000 persons ordered to leave the EU every year, only around 1 in 5 people who received a return decision are actually returned. So we need to do more. Member States' national procedures on returns still have many loopholes, and they diverge too much. We need to put in place a common European return system. For this, we need a renewed, modern legal framework adapted to today's challenges. 6 years ago, the Commission made a proposal to recast the 16-year-old Return Directive, but co-legislators could not agree on it. Last week, President von der Leyen announced to the European Council that we will be making a new legislative proposal early in the new mandate to make returns more effective and protect the fundamental rights and dignity of those that are under the return procedure. This time, the EU will need to get it right. We cannot afford another 6 years without any progress on this important issue. An effective return policy will be essential for our comprehensive approach on migration, which must remain firm but fair, giving protection to those in need, preventing irregular and unsafe arrivals, and returning those not in need. The Pact's implementation remains our focus. At the same time, it is key to complete the picture with the essential missing piece, an effective return policy. During the upcoming weeks and months, the Commission will work closely with the co-legislators to make sure that we deliver together on this missing piece. Thank you.